Smoke weed every day.
Welcome to Game 3 of the NBA Finals, presented by ESPN on EA Sports. The Miami Heat have themselves a matchup against the Dallas Mavericks. Ready with the call are Mike Green and Jeff Van Gundy, ESPN's #1 team.
Welcome to Dallas, Texas, and American Airlines Center. It's Game 3 of the NBA Finals between the Dallas Mavericks and the Miami Heat. Good evening, everyone. This is Mike Green. Along with me, Jeff Van Gundy.
Both teams set to go, making their way onto the floor, so let's check out today's starting lineups.
All right, Dallas fans, give it up for your Dallas Mavericks. Make some noise for Dirk Nowitzki.
Miami's played so well so far here in these NBA Finals, dealing with all the pressure. They're up 2 games to nothing, and this obviously would give them command of the series with a victory tonight.
Well, you know how important being up 3-0 in this series. No one has ever come back from that deficit. They have to look at it like this is their season. This is it. They've got to do it here tonight and give no hope to their opponent.
The Mavericks coming off a sour loss in their previous game against Miami. Jeff, even I understand this one. Bad defense.
You always hear this after a bad loss because of bad defense. What are you going to do to adjust? What adjustments is the coach going to make? How about this? What are the adjustments the players going to make? Are they going to try? Are they going to give maximum effort? Are they going to play with energy and effort and enthusiasm? Short of that change, I don't care what their coach decides to do.
Dwayne Wade with the ball here. Grant shot turned back.
You know, Ellis, Jeff, one of those guys that you like from a standpoint of, you know he's going to be out there and play every night. 2 times he's led the NBA in minutes per game.
Yeah, and that's not easy, Mike. To average over 40 minutes a game, that's hard to do. Now, sometimes that comes with taking some possessions off defensively. That's not what you want. But he has great stamina. He has great durability. You want your best players on the floor and available.
Oh, he puts it down. What a beautiful pass.
4-2. The assist.
The Heat coming off a remarkable win in their previous game against Dallas. Jeff, how about the aggressiveness yet still controlled defense that they play?
They were just so disruptive in their last victory from the standpoint of causing turnovers. Active, aggressive, assertive, made the life of the offense so difficult because they cut the head off the snake. They pressured the point guard so intensely that it pushed their offense out. It generated turnovers and then offensive opportunities off those turnovers. It was really fun to watch.
Screen set nicely. Here's the lob. Alley-oop. Oh, what a play.
The assist from number 24.
Harris coming across. Ball comes loose. Reaches in for the steal. That's good. Lets it go.
4-2.
Parsons against Dang. Nowitzki fades for two. Able to knock it down.
Give me good offense over good defense any day of the week. Well-defended possessions, but better offense.
The Mavs with the ball in control for the layup. Unable to flip it home.
Hey, that's a good look right there. Just couldn't get it in.
2 points.
The Heat on the move. Here's the screen. Getting to the basket, a pretty Euro step, and the bucket. Can't hold on to the ball. Reaches in with the steal. It's good. The Heat up by 6. To the basket, flips it up, draws the contact. Yep, it's a foul called against Chandler. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Look, you got to put yourself in position to be fouled if you're a good offensive player and a great free throw shooter. Take advantage of your strengths. Earn your way to the free throw line.
Devin Harris with the ball in control. Ellis looking to dupe the defense, draws the double team. Nowitzki, and we have a foul called against Bosch. And Dirk Nowitzki will go to the line. He's shooting 94% for the season.
Good offense is about getting your best players their best shots in their best spots. Here, an aggressive move. You're a great free throw shooter. Earn your way to the free throw line. Take the contact. Take the foul. Work your way there and knock them in.
Oh, excellent screen. And he curls in at the rim. It's good, and the foul. Block called against Ellis. And now it's one free throw to finish off a three-point play.
That's great body control right there. Finishes the shot and now goes to the free throw line.
And he misses the free throw. Leads back for 2. Harris's attempt won't go.
Hey, you're not a one-man team. You've got to spread the ball around so that you can get better shots than that. A coach cannot stand for those type of shots.
Tries to. It's good. And one. And the foul is called against Bosch. And TYSON Chandler will go to the line with under 3 minutes to go in the first.
Absorbs the contact, finishes the shot, and now works his way to the free throw line.
The Heat with the ball here. Beats his man. It's good. A 2-pointer. That's a 16-8 run for the Heat. The Mavericks with the ball in possession. Parsons against Dang. Chandler's trying to establish some low post positions. Can't hit the 2.
The double team came hard and high and to the post player's body. That's what forced the difficult shot attempt and the miss.
Harris on the drive to the basket. Can't lay it home. Oh, nice rejection by Bosch.
Beautiful timing on that block shot. Time and again, he's protected his basket.
Harris walks it across. Sloppy ball handling, comes up with a pretty steal. Terrific block by Chandler. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavs ball. Ellis against Wade.
1 minute remaining in the first quarter.
Double team closing in. Nowitzki jump shot. Knocks it down. That's a two-pointer. The Mavs down by 10.
You need guys who can make shots under duress and pressure. That was a well-defended possession, but that man stuck it even against the best defense.
The Mavs with the ball in control. He loses it. Good hands. Gets the steal. Able to put it in. With the hook. The Mavericks with the offensive rebound for a second chance opportunity.
2 points.
Blows past his man. To the rim. Nice soft touch.
2 points.
Harris the jumper. Dang the rebound. And the first quarter complete. Miami up by 12.
We'll be right back with more Wednesday night basketball here on ESPN after the break.
Not the way they wanted to begin this one. Already in a big hole, Jeff.
Yeah, they got to work their way back from the hole they dug for themselves. This is what happens, Mike. You play a bad first quarter, you get what you deserve. They got it. They've got a hole to dig out from under, and now we'll see what they're made of.
Nowitzki's unable to hit.
Here we're seeing one of the league's best scorers look totally out of character, missing shots in a way that doesn't seem to make sense for a player of his abilities.
Driving baseline, gets to the rim. No doubt about it. He hit him. It's called against Bosch. And Devin Harris will go to the line and shoot 2.
Foul number 1 for the Dallas Mavericks. Devin Harris to the line.
Misses the first. Good bounce back, hitting the second free throw. He's 1 for 2. There's the perfect pick. Alley-oop. Oh, he coughs up the ball with that bad pass. Knocks it down. A 2-pointer. And TYSON Chandler with 6 points.
The assist from
The Heat with the ball here.
Monte.
There's the pick. Inside. Oh, he got hit, and they call it. Draws the foul called against Harris.
That's his
And
first
he'll head to the
personal
line for
foul.
the second time
Team
tonight.
foul.
A good offense is about getting the ball in your best players' hands in their best spots. And then all the great offensive players have a knack for drawing fouls. This great free throw shooter has earned his way to the charity stripe, and that's smart basketball.
Harris into the front court. The 2 defenders swarm. Good touch inside.
2 points.
The Heat with the ball in possession. The screen is set. And now he moves around the defender. Takes it to the rim and misses.
Don't worry, just work. Keep doing what you're doing. Get the ball at the basket, and then finish strong.
Knocks it down. And TYSON Chandler with 6 points in the second quarter.
And it's hard to believe how terribly he shot.
It's good. And 1. He got there late. The foul called against Harris.
We've got that replay for you right now.
Terrific concentration to finish the shot and now shoot a free throw.
Hits the free throw. 3-point play complete. The Mavs move into the front court. Parsons against Dang. Nowitzki forces it with the time winding down on the clock. Curls in. To the rim. Unable to bring it home. Puts it up. And that won't go. Grand shot blocked.
The activity at the basket has been remarkable for both teams. Both teams attacking the basket and both teams coming to block.
6 minutes to play here in the second. Miami up by 10. In the paint, able to hit.
Sometimes the simplest plays are the hardest ones to execute. Good layup.
The Mavericks bring it across the timeline. To the rim, scores. Nice touch.
I like that he didn't go for style points. Just nice, easy layup at the basket.
Looking to curl in. Goes to the goal. Goes up and puts it in.
Look, you can't give up layups like that. You got to protect the basket and the paint at all costs.
Ellis against Wade. Shot clock with 6 seconds remaining. Nowitzki fires with 2 on the clock. That shot won't go. Adjusting in the air. Unable to flip it in.
Hey, that's good offense right there. But if they don't convert those easy shots, their lead will evaporate.
Puts it up. Flips it home.
Harris for 2.
The Heat with the ball in control. Oh, he beats the defender for the layup. Oh, can't get it to drop.
The double team, the intensity of the double team had an impact on that offensive possession, forcing the turnaround jump shot.
Nowitzki's backing down in the low post. Oh, he hooks it. It's good. And Dirk Nowitzki with 10 points.
When you look back at Nowitzki's career as a 7-footer, maybe the best shooting big man to ever play the game.
Well, if there's one better, I want to know who he is, because Nowitzki has that high release where he could shoot it deep. He could take you into 15 feet and shoot over you. He improved his post game from when he first came in. He could catch and shoot coming off a pin down like a 2-guard at 7 feet, square and knock it in. Nowitzki has an array of abilities from a shot-making perspective.
Ellis against Wade. Adjusting on the shot. 2-pointer won't go.
Another good offensive possession. Unfortunately, missed the shot.
There's the whistle. Good job to draw the foul.
TYSON
And
Chandler.
he'll head to the
That's
line
his
for the
second
5th
personal
time
foul.
tonight.
It's hard to score in this league,
Serving the penalty.
but you have a better chance if you're a great free throw shooter to do it at the free throw line. This is good basketball right here. Be aggressive, take the contact, and get to the free throw line.
Good free throw shooting knocks down a pair. Harris into the front court. Oh, he shoots it. Harris's jump shot won't go. Knocks it down for 2. The Mavericks down by 10.
Hey, that's good offense. Got the ball in deep into the paint, and they just missed.
One minute left in the second
Gets
quarter.
past the defense. Nice. Dang against Parsons. Here's the pick. Shot clock to 7. There's the double team. Nicely executed.
4-2.
Devin Harris with the ball. Moves around the defender. Nice adjustment. Off the mark from point-blank range.
Driving the ball into the paint is the most important offensive tool in the game.
Shot blocked by Harris. The two defenders converge. Wade fires for 3. At the buzzer. Buzzer sounds, and the first half comes to an end. Miami up by 12. Halftime report coming up next. Jalen Rose will be there.
The Heat have a comfortable lead at the halfway mark. It's obvious how these guys score the majority of their points, and that's in the paint. They did a great job of scoring down low. These are the guys getting buckets for the Miami Heat. The Mavericks are behind at halftime and can blame their struggling offense. And no matter what kind of defense you're playing, if you're not leading on the scoreboard, you're not winning the game. It really is that simple. These are the guys getting buckets for the Dallas Mavericks.
Game track. Steals.
What you see on screen is how this team was able to gain its competitive advantage, doing what's necessary for the lead. Here's a look at the first half stats.
Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite. And now, of course, the shot chart.
Who was cold?
Monte Ellis would have definitely preferred being our player of the half, but he was anything but that. If I was a teammate, I'd be doing my best to remind him he's still got 2 more quarters to change things around. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that happen. Mike and Jeff are ready to get started, so we send it back to them now.
Welcome back to the American Airlines Center for the second half of this game. If you're just joining us, along with me is Jeff Van Gundy. I'm Mike Breen. Miami's got to be excited with how they played in that first half, Jeff. Some excellent offense, strong defense. What's the key in the second half?
Well-balanced game in that first half, and they've just got to continue on with that same mental approach. Play both ends, play every possession, keep playing to win. Don't look at the scoreboard and hope the clock runs out.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Down into the Grant's rejected. Harris on the drive, puts up another shot. Jumper won't go.
TYSON Chandler. 4-2.
To the basket, flips it up, and lays it home.
No degree of difficulty right there. Simple basketball, good result.
Dallas into the front court. On the 24. Nowitzki fires with 3 on the clock. Knocks it down. Nice hook shot.
The assist from number 20, Devin Harris.
They double him. At the rim. Flips that one in.
You want to keep attacking the basket and get layups around the rim. That's how you score consistently.
Chandler. Oh, nice touch inside.
Hey, sometimes good offense beats good defense. There's nothing to be ashamed with on that possession. That was a well-defended, well-contested shot.
Curling in. Double team closing in. Wide open for 3. Chandler the rebound. To the rim. Gets it to go. +1. The block called against Wade. And Monte Ellis will get to shoot a free throw tonight for the first time in the game as he looks to complete the three-point play.
Absorbs the contact, finishes the shot, and now works his way to the free throw line.
To the basket, flips it in.
2 points.
Harris bringing it up. Blows past the defender. Harris on the drive. Can't get the layup to fall.
Getting the ball to the rim is so important to winning basketball. Great offense, great look. Just couldn't knock it in.
Ball knocked loose. Good play. Gets the steal. Tries the lob. The alley-oop. Finishes with the slam.
The assist from number 94.
The Mavs with the ball here. Blocked by Bosch.
We're talking about Bosch. One of the things that's really interesting about him is the way he changed his game in his time with the Heat, having the three-pointer become a huge weapon in his arsenal.
It is. In Miami, they needed the floor open more for James and Wade, so he started shooting more mid-range jumpers and then kept extending his range to the three-point line, and it's been a huge weapon for him. I still think he needs to find a balance between the three-pointer and his paint game. You don't want to totally sacrifice that paint game.
Shows off the handle. Ellis for 2. Won't go. And the scoring drought goes over 3 minutes. That's a 2. And TYSON Chandler with 18 points.
Hey, that was a bailout shot by the offense, but defensively, that's the type of effort and tenacity and attention to detail you need to keep the lead.
Two defenders, and he gets the shot off. Won't go. And they can't extend the lead into double figures.
When you defend, you always have a chance to come back and win a game.
The two defenders swarm, puts it up and in. What a play from Dirk Nowitzki.
Jeff Nowitzki's career is obviously winding down. Still, though, playing at a high level. He's always been one of your favorite players.
I think when they write the whole history of the NBA, the stretch 4 that everyone talks about needing and wanting today, it'll go back in large part to Dirk Nowitzki's arrival in Dallas.
Left on the 24. Nowitzki jump shot. Ellis draws the double team. Throws the lob. Sloppy play. Monte Ellis with a nice look. Sinks it.
For 2. 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Dirk Nowitzki with his 5th rebound.
you think back to Nowitzki, his rookie season was the lockout year. He was hoping the lockout lasted the entire season. He didn't think he was ready for the NBA. Now you go all these years later, and he's one of the best to ever play the game.
And he was right. He wasn't ready.
It's turned back by Harris. The Mavericks with the ball in possession, gets past the defender. Parsons against Dang. Lets it go.
Defensive
Whistle
foul.
blows. It's a foul. Dallas is shooting 75% from the line.
That's smart, sound, solid basketball. Putting a bad free throw shooter to the free throw line instead of allowing him an easy attempt.
And gets both points from the line. Screen set nicely. He curls to the rim. Lays it in.
2 points.
Harris in possession. Ellis against Wade. Double team, able to get the shot off. Dang from downtown drains the three. Miami's 1 for 4 from outside. Harris moves into the front court. Throws it up from deep in the corner. There's the double team. Reverses and lays it in nicely. Devin Harris with the ball in possession. The two defenders converge. It's a loose ball. Reaches in. It's stolen. Throws the alley-oop. Oh, what a play as he slams it home.
The assist from number 94.
Final seconds. Third quarter comes to an end. Fourth quarter coming up. The Heat up by 12. We'll be right back with more Wednesday night basketball here on ESPN after the break. As we head to the fourth quarter, still plenty of time, but what an uphill climb they have.
They do. Now, deficits of this nature have been overcome, but it doesn't happen often, and it usually starts in the first couple minutes of this fourth quarter. They've got to put a dent quickly into this lead.
For the Heat, number 94. To the line, shooting 1.
And that completes the three-point play. Harris bringing it up here. Careless ball handler. Loses control. Dang the jumper. And hits the three.
Corner three, and knocked it home.
Harris brings it across. Ball knocked out of his hands. They double him. Nowitzki jump shot. They keep it alive for a second chance. Puts it in. Plus the foul. Yeah, that one's worth seeing again. Here's the replay. And TYSON Chandler will go to the line. One shot to complete the three-point play.
That's big-time play right there. Finishing the shot through the contact, and now goes to the free throw.
Able to convert the free throw, and he completes the three-point play. The Heat with the ball in control. Into the paint. Double team closing in and drops it in. Chandler, and here's the double. Shoots it for two. Hits the shot. And Dirk Nowitzki with 16 points.
The assist from number 11, Monte Ellis.
The two defenders swarm. Wade against Ellis. to adjust. Nicely done. Nice job drawing the foul. It's called against Dan. Dallas is 9 for 11 from the line.
That's good basketball. Getting an easy opportunity. They fouled you, but now you have one of your strongest free throw shooters going to the line.
Throws it up high. Pass is broken up. Stolen by Parsons. Nowitzki draws the double, puts it in. That's a two-pointer. The Mavs down by 12.
Listen, Mike, they didn't have a lot of assists in the last game, and sometimes we can say, well, they didn't pass the ball. Sometimes you have to make shots. You could be passing the ball well, and you miss the shot. Well, today they're passing the ball well, and they're making. That's why their assists are way up.
The assist from number 94.
Beats his man. Nowitzki as the double team throws in. There's the whistle. Chris Bosh picks up his 5th foul of the night. And Dirk Nowitzki will go to the line. He's 2 for 2 from the free throw line.
Hey, good offense is about getting the ball in your best players' hands in their best spots. And then all the great offensive players have a knack for drawing fouls. This great free throw shooter has earned his way to the charity stripe, and that's smart basketball.
And he curls in. Devin Harris with the ball here. Ellis denied by Williams. And now he moves around the defender. Double team, still puts it up. Oh, tough shot. What a play from Dirk Nowitzki.
This is what you're paid to do in this league. When you shoot it poorly the game before, you come right back and get it right.
Curls in. Terrific rejection. The Mavs move into the front court. Ball loose again. Harris on the drive. Inside to the... Puts it in. Plus the foul.
Absorbs the contact, finishes the shot, and now works his way to the free throw line.
Are at the limit.
And he does it. A three-point play. The Heat with the ball here. Looking to curl in. Gets to the rim. And they miss another one. Haven't been able to score now in over 3 minutes.
The double team, the intensity of this double team had an impact on that offensive possession, forcing
That's his
the
second
turnaround
personal
jump shot.
foul. The Heat are now in the penalty.
First free throw, good. And Chandler Parsons with 6 points. Moves around the defender. Puts it in. Miami up by 7.
They played well the entire night at the offensive end of the floor. They moved the ball well, and they continue to generate quality shots.
Blows past his man. Harris on the drive. 2 points on the layup.
I like that he didn't go for style points. Just nice, easy layup at the basket.
The Heat with the ball. Possession. Plus the foul.
That's great body control right there. Finishes the shot and now goes to the free throw line.
Team foul number 2 for Miami. Number 94 to the line for 1.
Able to hit the free throw, and it's a 3-point play. with two defenders in his face. Fires away for two. Nowitzki shot off the mark.
In the last game, just like in this one, he just hasn't been able to get it going offensively. It's just really weird to see these kinds of struggles from such a quality scorer.
Gets to the rim, and he flips it up and in.
This isn't like the YMCA layup line. This is like real life. As you go in to try to finish, defense is coming over. This is spontaneous. The ability to adjust, contort, and still finish is a special, special gift.
4-2.
A minute and a half remaining in the fourth. Miami up by 10.
There's some fancy dribbling.
Shot clock to 6. Fires away, puts it in, just beats the buzzer. The Mavs with the ball in control. He loses control of it. Oh, he gets the steal. The Heat with the ball here. Gets it off. Rand shot, misses the two. Oh, he beats the defender. Harris on the drive. It's good.
You need guys who can make shots under duress and pressure. That was a well-defended possession, but that man stuck it even against the best defense.
Oh, showing off that hand.
For three. Wade's long-range jumper won't go. Gets past the defense. Nice. On the drive. Oh, what a brilliant move.
4-2.
Puts it up. Oh, sinks the two-pointer. Gets a good look. The clock runs out, and this game is over. The final score is 85-75. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying thanks for watching.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Heat emerged victorious after a tight finish. And let's not miss this statistic. The majority of their points were scored in the paint. This is a team that put in the kind of blue-collar work that gets rewarded with the victory. The Mavericks are probably frustrated with themselves after such a narrow loss. They deserve some credit for the way they shot the ball. But in the end, it still needed to be better for them to have gotten a win. Check out the leading scores for the Dallas Mavericks.
Game track. Steals.
Today we saw a pair of teams that could not hold on to the ball, giving up a bunch of steals. It might be tempted to commend the defenses, but what does that say about their offenses? Here's a look at the game stats.
Player of the game.
And what we have here are highlights worth 1,000 words. There's no question he stood out amongst the rest in today's matchup. Let's check out his stats.
was cold.
Monte Ellis wasn't much of an offensive threat in today's matchup. For whatever reason, he kept jacking up shots, and it didn't do his coach or his teammates any favors. And here we have a look at his stat line. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.